Welcome to Hawaii Preppers Network 808. As we prepare, we find ourselves continuously educating and re-educating ourselves regarding preps. And this could be anywhere from food storage, canning goods, stocking up. It could be on different skills such as gardening, or fixing things around the house, and or including stacking. Now, I've been educating myself on all things precious metals as well as gold, silver, coins, the going rates of all of these things, and I find myself continuously learning, not just on my own, but speaking to my local coin dealer as well as other reputable dealers in my area. Now, I've been stacking for years, but recently, being on a fixed income, that drastically cuts stacking tremendously, according to my pocketbook. I'm a collector, I'm a stacker, I'm a prepper, all things preparedness. But I basically stopped stacking coins. The prices fluctuate, and I have to be very selective if I do decide to purchase another silver coin and or another gold coin. So prices are significantly higher versus 10, 15, 20 years ago. So that's a good indication for me to cool it and basically just stop. In essence, there's no way that I would be able to afford these coins now. It's similar to my long-term, short-term food storage, stocking up there. I don't stock up as I used to, all due to the inflationary prices, fixed income, and all of those things. And so, when you're on a fixed income, you have to be very selective where your money goes. Now, I'd like to put out a shout out to Linda from Let's Talk Prepping. If you are not following her, please do so and subscribe to her channel. She has a lot of vital and important information and knowledge regarding all things preparedness. So I highly suggest visiting her channel and subscribing. I would also like to put out a warm and grateful appreciation of Linda and all that she does. Thank you so much, Linda, for all the hard work that you are doing, and also sending me these Goldbacks. Now, I'm not knowledgeable in Goldbacks, so I would need to do my homework and my research on these, but I know that they are very valuable. So I really, really love this, and thank you so much. I know, I should have put this video out a long time ago, because I was sent this over a month ago, so I'm only getting around to making this video now, so sorry about that. But thank you, Linda. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate all the work that you do, and I appreciate this wonderful gift, and that only tells me that I need to study more. I need to do more homework and research to be knowledgeable in all things preparedness, and especially the Goldbacks. So this is great. This is so wonderful. This makes me want to look and search out for Goldbacks that perhaps may be coming out of my state, and that would be really cool. So I'll talk to my local coin dealer and see what he has, see what he says about that. So thank you so much, Linda. Now, every so often, I do trade in my broken gold jewelry, and I figured, why not? With the last video that I spoke briefly about it, very little about it, I figured why not check it out. And so I checked it out with a reputable dealer that knew his stuff, was very knowledgeable, and I had at least a basic foundation of knowledge regarding precious metals. So when I went in and I spoke to this individual, I made sure that whatever I was talking about, I knew what I was talking about, and that he knew that I knew what I was talking about, and I know what I have. And so we had a long chat there talking about a lot of different things, the different carats, the different types of gold, the different countries these golds come from, the weight of it. We also spoke about the gold and silver coins. I got the gist of the bullion and the coins. Gold and or silver are more valuable than the jewelry. Well, if you have 24 karat, and that's a lot of gold. But don't get me wrong, the other carats are just as valuable as well. But I learned quite a lot from this individual. I didn't take a lot of stuff with me. I just took a few pieces and broken jewelry and things that I no longer use and or wear or fit in all of those things. So I made sure I knew what I was getting into, and I made sure I gained some knowledge from this individual, which I gained quite a lot of knowledge from this individual. And I really enjoyed talking. To me, that was the most valuable part of going in and checking and getting my broken jewelry appraised and all of those things. So I ended up turning some of that stuff in because I'm not using it. It's broken. There's no way that I know how to fix things like that, and it probably would cost me a lot more just to get it fixed. So I figured, why not? I was ready to let that go and not have any doubts about it. And so I went ahead, got a pretty good chunk of change, which would really help in my preps and whatever that I do need to also get. And maybe I have holes and gaps that do need filling. So in that aspect, that really helps. Although I do have several different side hustles, so that way I have a continuous flow of income coming in from different directions. And that's something that you want to do, especially if you're on a fixed income. You want to figure out ways of developing more income, more incoming funds to and for you. I mean, there's so many opportunities out there. And if you're creative, you don't have to be creative, because there's a lot of information out there that can also help you to generate that extra income. Perhaps you have a skill that you can teach. Perhaps you have things around the home that are just lying around the home and you can get rid of at an X amount of money that would benefit you and your emergency supplies and the things that you need. Now, mind you, I did not get rid of any of my coins. I will not touch that. When it comes to my gold and silver, I do not touch those coins. Those coins are off limits. Anything else goes. And the thing is, I have a lot of jewelry and it's finding it, because I seemingly hide these things so well that it takes me years to find stuff. And I don't remember where I put it, and it could be right in front of me, and I'm walking back and forth every day past it, and I don't even realize it, and I end up turning the home upside down, and I still don't find it. And so, I have a lot of stuff to sell, and I have been selling a lot of things, and I have been generating extra income with different types of side hustles, not just the business that I have and the things that I'm doing in that business to generate extra income as well. And so that's the thing with side hustles. You want to be able to have a lot of ways of income, a lot of different directions of that income coming into you as much as you possibly can. And having different assets is something that is a plus for everyone. And to me, I see all of these different things that I am doing, as well as selling, they're assets to me. They're hard assets, assets in your hand, assets you can see, and people want these things, so a lot of people have different wants and needs, and a lot of people are collecting things, and they'll go through any length, any amount of money to collect these things. That's where a lot of people are still asleep at the wheel. They're not quite up there when it comes to the economy and the inflation and what's going on. These people are just, it's almost like tunnel vision, and you only see this collectible item that you always want, and you always need, and you want to have it, and you just want more and more and more. So knowing these things, there's always a market for everything out there, so you can create side hustles out of thin air, just about. Anyway, guys, this is all I got today. So have a great weekend and a great Saturday. Keep prepping. Aloha.